gonna do some quick Star Trek Online stuff, and just see where we go from there. Wait a second while I get set up. Let's get rid of that screen. There we go. Just have to set up for any potential comments, questions, what have you. So bear with me. Hard to move around in a wheelchair. Okay. I'm situated again. Now what I need to do is just open up YouTube. That's while we're waiting for that. Renegade's Regret. Sorry about the wait. It's for some reason it's signed out of YouTube on my iPad. Now, let's see if we can get this sorted out. Okay, just getting the verification. All right, finally. Just wait for it to come on. And we're finally good to go. Okay. So yeah, this is basically just going to be a quick playthrough. Or not a playthrough, just gameplay. Playing on my Discovery Captain Engineer. It's been a while since I've last played this mission. I probably should have sold some stuff in my inventory, but oh well. Yeah, I've already... Okay.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine. The chief told me to expect you. The Zen Kathy officer is in the fire room at the back. A Starfleet captain is speaking to her.
Captain LaForge.
Good to see you again. Tensions are running pretty high where the Zenkethi are concerned, but Captain Parr has gone through a lot to help the Alliance. She deserves a fair shake.
We keep meeting under less than ideal conditions. The Chief of Security thought it was a prudent measure. Technically, I am under protected custody until the Alliance decides what to do with me. I cannot fault this decision. Our military has much to answer for, myself included. There are many who might see a Zenkethi face and decide to seek vengeance.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing a face in that massive goo. I see the mouth moving, so I know where the mouth is. Beyond that, eh. Oh, geez, that was aggressive.
Thank you. Far too many lives have been lost in this crusade, so I'm glad the tactical data I provided helped to save some. No longer. I renounced the title of captain after committing mutiny. Part of the price I paid to save those lives today. Let's move on. I have more information for the Alliance. I presume you are here to collect it. Are you ready to hear my story? It began on my first mission as captain. I remember it clearly. Captain's log, mission cycle 132. We have arrived at System 91, local designation EOC. Admiral Zen Tarak prepares to conduct Transuli cleansing operations. Our tactical reports indicate minimal threat from the locals. This should be another egg run.
Captain Parr, we are receiving an incoming transmission from Admiral Zen Tarak.
Oh, great. I hate it when they do this. They give us a new ship to control. But, yeah. Dual cannons. So this doesn't have any, doesn't have any torpedoes. I can't even move anything? Oh, that's just... that sucks.
Let's not keep the Admiral waiting, Ensign. Put him on screen.
The planet Eog stands sure to be filthy with the eggs of the hatred Transuli. Their defenses are generally inferior, but their fleet could be dangerous in large numbers. While our ground squad prepares the weapon, we will ensure that no ship leaves this system. If one ship with one egg escapes, the contagion spreads. That is not acceptable. I know this is your first mission as Captain Neth. Don't let your excitement distract you from the task at hand. Stay alert!
Of course, Admiral. We're prepared to enforce containment protocol as ordered, sir.
See to it that you do, Captain. Zentara out. Eoki fleet on intercept course. Eliminate them.
I'm guessing that all I'm doing is flying around and group behind me.
starstruck. We're not warriors. Where are the thieves?
That just makes me feel bad. Feels bad, man. I love that. Lock trajectory, I think, is what that ability was. Wow. So this is what it's like to pilot an OP ship.
Captain, the Proto team has been to safety. The proto-matter bomb is ready. Since this is your first mission, I'm granting you the honor of detonating the weapon. Get into position when you're ready.
Wow. I don't know, there might be a premature detonation.
Yes, as you wish, Admiral. Far out.
It's not that that happens to me all the time. Okay, well, just need to fly towards the planet. See, wouldn't this large chunk of rock destabilize the gravity or the tides on the planet?
Command is a difficult
That was that big boom.
times, Captain. Yet you performed your duties well. It will reflect in my next report to the Autarch. I have seen great promise in you today. Faithful service to the Coalition is well rewarded. Don't forget that.
Thank you, sir. I will not forget today's events for a long time, if ever. That mission took a toll upon me and my crew.
I can
To
imagine.
eradicate the Transuli was one thing. The eradication of innocent Ioki was another. Despite my personal feelings, I remained a loyal officer. Things would change under Cronus 3.
Bum bum bum.
Myself.
Okay, it's been well over a year since I last did this mission.
Draconis 3 is a primitive, pre-industrial backwater planet. There's a
Melee
large
smash.
infestation. You know what to do,
Dual
Captain.
protomatter Tetrion burst.
Keep your guard
Shoulder
down
turret.
there. We think the target site is a
Protomatter
temple.
laced energy blast.
So, the local savages may try to stop you. Feel free to discourage them. Aggressively if necessary.
Our firepower should discourage them, Admiral. They shouldn't pose much of a threat to the mission.
We're good to go here. The weapon's in the green. Proto-matter matrix is stable and primed. The Admiral wants us to deploy the bomb in the largest concentration of Transuli eggs. Looks like that's in some type of structure ahead, not far from here. Ready to go when you are, Captain.
All right, let's move out. Keep an eye out for the locals and make sure the weapon is protected. No more lucky shots like they're known in 4, okay? The Admiral roared at me for a 10 cycle over that.
He chewed my ass out. You can see I don't have much ass left. 10 points to Gryffindor if you can guess where that
Drops the bomb. Again.
line came from.
I'll take that bet. I'm standing right here, you know.
Oh, it just looked disgusting. Ho ho ho! I've got the weirdest boner right here.
This pillar points down the road to that primitive structure.
Die, puny... I was gonna say humans, but they're not.
Large concentration of Transuli eggs ahead. Does it matter where we put it? The whole planet gets scoured. That's the end. Journey's just long to tell you. You know, I'm giving you a year of latrine duty. We got a job to do here. Yes, sir. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just stay disciplined. Remember what happened on Hatara.
Guy's gotta learn to keep his pimpan strong. No. Let's go with that one. Oh.
They wouldn't want these eggs to hatch if they knew what was inside them.
Watching these things run is hilarious.
Are they worshipping the eggs?
Hello, my darling. Hello, my... Just the way they run in strafing.
Are these fools gathering Transuli eggs?
It just looks like one of those old-timey shows. Hello, my ragtime gal. Yeah. Oh. Pimp. Okay, what's the cooldown on that? 6 seconds? Bleh. Okay. Investigate interior murals. Oh, okay. Thought so.
Look at this picture. There's a Vulcan in it.
Spock, are you out of your Vulcan mind?
You know, they probably say the same about us, right? I don't look anything like you. I'm actually good looking.
Okay. Why? Is there a mural at the front? Oh, snap. There we go. Akirius and Kathy.
Reach the structure yet?
I kind of remembered that there was an accolade.
Yes, sir. We found something interesting as well. Transmitting data now.
Starfleet. Interesting. Your scans indicate that image is centuries old. More Federation time travel nonsense, perhaps. Proceed with your mission, Captain. We don't have time for archaeology.
Well, Dr. Jones will be disappointed. Sorry, just checking. Okay. Now let's go push the button. I'm sorry, I just love the way they run. Ooh.
Captain. Transuli's signatures are most concentrated here. This looks like a prime detonation site.
That'll be me. Get the weapon ready. I'll make sure you aren't interrupted.
I remember the last time when I tried to do this mission that I got stuck out on that ledge because the, like, you couldn't go through the other Zenkethi. Wow, it's just not really,
Ready for detonation? Now!
okay, let's see if I can do this a little better. It just doesn't fire the weapons long enough.
Bomb squad reporting. Need to stabilize the wall matrix here.
Yeah, it's just...
Bomb's ready, but we're stuck in here. Transporters can't lock on.
Alright. Oh, that's hilarious.
We're reading a large number of life sites massing near your location, Captain. A large assault is imminent. Is the weapon ready to deploy?
In moments, sir. But my men are still trapped in the structure. Transporters can't lock onto their signals.
Oh, the doors did close.
Unfortunate, but we don't have time to extract them. We've received a priority assignment from the Autarch himself. We must depart at once.
Okay, that Admiral's a piece of crap.
Sir, give us a little more time. Beam an engineering team down. We can break into the structure with explosives.
You have your orders, Captain. Your men are acceptable losses, as are you. Would you like to join them?
No, sir. I would not.
And waiting. And waiting. And waiting. There we go. I preferred when there were numbers. You get up to 100.
I left those men to die. And for what?
And
So
the loading would be
Admiral
done.
could reach his next genocide on time. It was madness.
So there were no evacuation plans? No rescue efforts?
None. The Autarch's orders were quite clear on those matters. And the Admiral was all too willing to execute those orders. When we reached the Atosi system, it had become clear. Our crusade was not a just one.
Atosi Prime. Long-distance scans suggested the presence of Transulian
Nope.
Yes, sir. Let's hope this was a false alarm.
This is Counselor Hale Atunum. I speak for the Atosi people. We know of you, Zenkethi, and your purpose here. If you scan our planet, you'll discover that it is free of the bioform objects you seek to destroy. A scan of our moon will reveal the presence of those objects in totality. When we heard the fate of other worlds like ours, we collected the objects and placed them there for you.
Wow.
Scour the moon as you will. It is devoid of life. Atosi Prime, however, is not. Over 4 billion souls dwell here. In their name, I ask you now, spare our world. Spare our lives.
Captain, confirm the Councilor's story. Scan both planet and moon. Verify the location of the Transuli eggs. We've been lied to before, and at great cost. I won't be deceived here today.
No signs of infestation, Captain. Shall we scan the moon next?
Where's the moon?
Yes.
There it
Helm,
is.
set a course for the Atosi moon.
Captain, I'm reading a large concentration of Transuli eggs on the Atosi moon.
Very well. Prepare the torpedo launcher.
As you can see, we have been truthful.
Captain, return to the planet and conduct a deep scan. I want to be absolutely certain there is no remaining infestation within this system.
Okie day.
As you wish, Admiral.
Report, Captain. I'm picking up low-level signs of infestation across the planet. Are you as well?
Negative, Admiral. I believe the Atosi were being truthful here. There's no sign of Transuli infestation on our sensors.
It could be residual traces left behind when they move the eggs. Or it could be shielded pockets of infestation. Another crude attempt to deceive us. We must be certain, Captain. Prepare to scour Atosi Prime.
Damn.
Sir, with all due respect, Atosi Prime is not a threat to us. There's no need for this.
There is every need, Captain. Since you appear to be incapable of following my orders, I will deal with Atosi Prime myself. Tactical, prepare to fire a proto-matter torpedo at Atosi Prime.
Admiral, no. Don't do this, sir.
No, we're not a threat. We're not...
I could stomach no more after that. I could no longer walk upon the path of madness. My crew felt the same. Together, we began to walk a new path.
It is done. In light of your service to the Autarch and the Coalition, I will not have you shot for treason. If it were anyone else, be warned. The next time you see fit to walk the path of disobedience, I will not stay my hand. I'll see to it that your entire lineage is purged from existence to the last scale and egg. Do
Get us out of here.
Alright. Quick fashion show. That was the original outfit that I had on this character when I first started. That's the Enterprise era outfit. Zoom in a little bit. Formal. Okay, let's see if I can get far enough away from the fort. There we go. There's that. And section 31. Seven of 9 for all you Voyager fans. Okay, you may have seen the Hooters. Can't get the orange right for the shorts though. And the last one, it's the President Lincoln outfit that I've just updated to make it look like she's a ringmaster at a circus. Yeah, so that's that. Let's get back to the mission.
Admiral Zen Tarak has a lot to answer for. We can only hope the Zenkethi Crusade has come to an end at last and that nothing like this ever happens again.
That path, that choice, led me to where we are now. Walking it ultimately gave me the strength to stand against the Admiral and defect to the Alliance. I think we can both agree that journey has reached its end. From this point forward, I begin to walk along the path of atonement. That journey will never end for me, but I will help as many as I can with every step I take. Thank you. I hope your superiors have the same opinion as well. As long as the Autarch lives, he will continue to pursue his insane crusade. I believe I can be of use to the Alliance when the time comes to stop him once and for all. I shall abide by their decision until our paths merge once more.
Beam me up, hottie. Okay, so another thing.
Sounds like Captain Parr has had some harrowing experiences out there. It's clear that the Autarch is dedicated to wiping out every last threat to the Zenkethi by any means necessary. Disturbing. Alliance officials will be reviewing the Captain's request for asylum soon. The help she's given us, and your report, will go a long way toward the approval of that request.
A croissant. That's literally one of the rewards. A croissant. I could use the Tetrion, seeing as this is a Tetrion boat, but I think I've got enough. Armor plating? No, I can't. Shoot. Tetrion dam. Oh! In a science console. No, I don't have a lot of science slots on this ship. I do on the Vengeance, I believe. Every little bit helps. So either 15% with a plus 30 or plus 30% damage. I'll go with that. Okay, I will be back in 2 minutes. I'll try and be quick. And I'm back. Apologies for the call of the nature. Okay, so what I was talking about before was possibly... Oh, great. My ship loadout is messed up. We're wondering what that is. It's a Borg vanity shield. Sorry, so what I was talking about was possibly doing the To Hell with Honor TFO. I've already gotten my daily progress, but this is a pretty cool TFO, so let's do that, and y'all get to see what it's like. I haven't done this TFO with this ship yet, So it's gonna be interesting to see how well the survivability is with this ship. Gotta remember what where my heals are. 2 heals there. I got a heal here. And I got a big heal here. Waiting for people to click on accept. It's really annoying when people queue up for TFOs and then either walk away from their computer or... Yes, it took forever for that last person to click accept.
Has assembled at the Beta Luncol shipyards. Destroy the treacherous curs before they can flee to the shadows.
See, I don't know why it does that. It shows that it's unsaved changes. Oh, I got plenty of space.
Shipyard Alpha, destroy the Mokai vessels before they can power up.
Lost someone. the opposite direction and I'm flying.
With her mycelial weapon. Look! Alati ships are emerging from the rift. Close the rift before the Alati overrun the system. The rift has been sealed. The mycelial rift is on energy. Increase up and fire the weapon and take. Be advised. The reactor has targeted a smoke-curing reactor region. It's feeding. Destroy it. Rear shield failing.
Wow, Sienna is just not letting anybody else do anything. Like, it's great that their ship is well equipped, but kind of not fun when we've got nothing to do. See, before any of us got there, it was already destroyed. Like, that is an like, congratulations on having a really super powered ship, but come on, let other people have some fun. Wow. And this is probably going to be the quickest. Yep. Last one I did took 20 minutes. This one barely took 5.
Victory is ours. The coward Zaula has fled from battle. But she is wounded and weak. Soon she will fall, along with any traitors that stood with her against the Empire.
So, yeah, as much as you were able to see, that's what the new TFO was. Like, if someone's got a ship that overpowered, then do the advanced TFO. Don't do the regular one unless your goal is to flex unnecessarily. Just seems like, I don't know. It's a weird flex when you do that. Let's see, what else can we do? I think Stormcloud's Gather is the next. Yeah, I've completed all of that, so we're into the Gamma Quadrant missions.
Head to DS9 as soon as you're able.
I'll just... Wow, he just cut straight to the chase. No preamble. I love watching the wormhole. That's just really cool. Okay, I'm going to go to DS9 first, not start the mission. I gotta sell a bunch of stuff. Okay, who else thinks that Jerry Ryan aged very well? I think she's like maybe 53, 54? Sorry, I get impatient with these loading screens. Okay. There's the bank. Here's where... If you go to any place, or any... I've forgotten what they call these. Anyway, you go to purchase the consumables, and they will... you can sell all your stuff for half price, instead of less than half price. It's the best place. Well, this isn't the best place. I mean, the best characters to sell to are anyone who sells space or ground equipment, because don't go to a Ferengi. They will not give you the 50%. And yes, I'm going to sell this axe, because you'll see I already have one. I may even have one on another character. Yep, I've got one in the bank. So, yeah. Normally, these things, they don't let you sell, but... yeah. It adds up. Now, this isn't very interesting, but... yeah. Okay. So all of that, 130 some odd thousand. Let's take a look at some of the ships that I have. Okay, here's the Vengeance. That's my my normal ship. Doesn't have a lot of science options, but it does have hangar pads. You'll see the Neil Peart. The Mohawk, that was actually the name of it when I unboxed it. Mephistopheles, I named that. Jupiter, that's my current ship. The Intel Assault Cruiser. I can't remember what that means in... oh, what the heck? It's a dead language. Wow, my mind just completely blank. Latin, that's it. The Crimson Tide. Cotopaxi, that was the name of the ship when I unboxed it. A blade of hull. I basically unbox ships that I eventually want to get the starship traits, but I have to get around to actually doing it. This is my newest ship. Not a lot of console slots. I think it's the same as the Jupiter. Yeah, it'd be a 433. But more engineering. The Charles Tucker III. Oh. Can't believe I didn't finish this one. Oh well. And the Avenger. This Command Assault Cruiser it used to not be available to people in the game. Like it was a one-off type ship that if you had a board game, it would have a code in it for this ship to play in this game. I don't know what the board game was, but for I think 3 years it wasn't available in the game, just through the board game, until they decided to make it part of Harry Mudd's Market. And it was, 17,000 Zen, which is $170. It's absolutely ridiculous. I got it on sale for 75% off. I hadn't played this game for almost 2 years, and I'm a lifetime member, so I was getting 500 Zen every month for a stipend. And over the 2 years, that had built up quite a nice nest egg. So when I started playing again and saw that this ship was available, it was the first purchase I made. Nearly wiped out all of the money all of the Zen that I had. But I ultimately got this ship for free because of the stipend that I get every month. It paid off. So yeah. And it also had a missing piece. I think it was this one, the Metreon gas warhead launcher. And so the Starfleet Assault Cruiser technology, the 3-piece set that this belongs to, I couldn't complete it until I got this ship. So yeah, that's basically the backstory. Just seeing if I could use this in place of the Metreon gas canister. This Metreon gas canister it's called the Riker maneuver when it's on your ship. And if y'all have seen Insurrection, then that explains it. But I kind of want that canister, and I don't want to take off any of my armor or the cutting beam or the cutting tractor beam. So this thing will not have a home on this ship for now. So let's just... Oh, wait a minute. I've got... I like having an even supply. Got a couple of these things that I still have to put on tunes or sell. I haven't decided, but okay, I'm ready. Thanks for bearing with me. I suppose you can fast forward if you're watching this on Memorex. Oh god, that was an old reference. So, let's see if... Yay, everything is still on the ship. And it's been a while since I've done this one, too. So, yeah. The latest large expansion.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help badly.
Well, I can't go to full
Tell
impulse.
the Ambassador that any Jem'Hadar aggression will be met with deadly force.
This is Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates. Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
Alright, let's just have a moment of silence for Aaron Eisenberg, who played Nog, and for Rene Auberjonois, who played Odo. Alright.
Hello. Nice to be working with you again. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
Oh yeah, something else that I got. A tardigrade non-combat pet. That thing is huge, which I've never
Admiral
actually
Quinn's
heard anybody
office is
say.
behind those doors.
Let's get rid of that tardigrade.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with the Dominion. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
Man, someone was hacking up a lung. Captain Sean, he's probably my favorite character in Star Trek Online. Okay, I guess that's where my away team actually beamed. Let's... Oh, they're still there. I don't know if she's trapped in limbo or on a turbo lift or what, but...
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
Wayoon.
I'll be blunt. The Herc have decimated most of the Dominion. All but one fleet gone.
Hopefully.
It's all the Jem'Hadar can do to keep our remaining worlds from being laid waste. There is no diplomacy with the Herc. We don't know why they're attacking. We're not even sure where they're coming from. I'm sure there are those in the Alliance who would be content to let the Herc destroy us. But where do you think they'll turn once they're finished?
Ack. Oh, it's Morn. I was on my way over to that. Yeah, let's see if he's got anything interesting to say. He'll talk our ears off if we let him. Okay. That was always interesting.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
This summit may not end well. Most of the High Council sees the Herc as a Dominion problem. They are content to let them fight to the end and deal with any survivors. But there are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it. But they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for your Federation, should they choose to aid the Dominion.
Oh, there's Martok. Lady Sorella. Noise.
Something on your mind? I'm not fond of being gaped at like a dumbstruck targ. Or what, exactly? You do not frighten me, and I can think of a dozen ways to kill you with my bare hands. If you're lucky, I'll use one of the 3 that are quick and relatively painless. Buzz away now, Globfly. Perhaps you can impress old Martok with your growls. Look now! Can't you see I'm busy? I have many names. At the moment, I am Commander Adetpa, First Officer of the Corps. In another life, I was Agent Kib of Klingon Intelligence. More recently, I was known as the Witch of Nimbus 3. I'm rather fond of that last one. It made children wail and grown men soil themselves. Look now!
You once knew me as Rodak, son of Nagra. Now I know the truth of things. That was a name given to me to prevent a great dishonor. With Martok's aid, my name, my face, all have been restored. Our recent deeds and service to the Empire have led Jimpak to restore the honor of my house. The sons of Moog once again stand proud and without shame. For your part in that, I thank you. It has been an honor to fight at your side.
Nice to see some fighters around here. You're here to fight the Hurk, aren't you? Someone has to, before they eat everything in existence. Some of the other Gamma refugees will moan and groan about this part of space, but I like the Alpha Quadrant. The Bajorans are processing iridium ore here again, and there's good, honest work for people willing to do it, like me. Most of the Bajorans won't go near the processing areas. Too many bad memories about how the Cardassians ran them, I guess. That's good and well, just means more work for me. Beats working for the Dominion, I can tell you that much. I might never go back.
Okay. Let's continue on the way down to Frenzy. What the hell? Oh, Titan.
Here is Proconsul Titan's office.
Obasek and Jirok.
This summit may be difficult. While your people will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and the Dominion, or the Hurk for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. A weakened Dominion will be easier to deal with, and the Hurk are a threat no one can ignore.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Rom. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Hurk launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
Okay. I don't know who that is. That's most likely Rom. Where's the... Oh, that's Kira, because that's the Bajoran Temple. So... I don't want to run through here, but I also don't want to do the slow
It looks like Counselor
walk.
Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
Because that would just take
Hello
way
there.
too long.
I take it you're not here to update your ensemble. Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure
Okay,
you'd like to
you
know
know how.
Cardassia's position on the Hurk problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly. Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Hurk. we'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. I trust this lesson isn't lost on you. If we stand alone, we're doomed. Once upon a time, when I was but a tailor. That was before plain, simple Garrick became a member of the Detapa Council, of course. Before the Reconstruction and the Iconian War and the Herc. While I'm proud of the work I've done for Cardassia over the years, there's a part of me that yearns to be here once more. To be just a tailor, just Garrick. Will there be anything else?
Okay. Human. Just want to see. Okay, off to see Kira next. The Kai herself. Oh wait, no.
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
Oh, and there's Lita. And the hologram Lita. And this hologram Lita, who is stuck between worlds. In the
I was
underneath.
wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about it.
Or is it the upside down?
It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tiny profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed when the Herc attacked Ferenginar. We would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well...
War is good for business.
It wasn't easy, believe me. I've managed to get the Board of Liquidators with us, for now. Most of them see the potential for incredible profit. Alliance defense contracts can be very lucrative. The rest, well, let's just say their self-preservation instincts are strong. They'd rather fight with the Alliance than stand alone. The Herc have me thinking about adding a new rule of acquisition. If they can't be bought, get ready to fight! Did you have another question?
I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
Hello there. I suppose Admiral Quinn sent you down here to see where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. The Herc were a few ships away from ravaging our homeworld, and if the Dominion falls, they'll be back, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop the Herc, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion. There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe we're going to take a journey together soon. As Kai, I'm obligated to serve the will of the prophets. Doing so leads me to many places, not just Bajor. That can be difficult, especially in times of war. There's been a lot of that in the last few years. First the Dominion, then the Klingons, the Iconians, and now the Herc. There are times when I wonder how Ben Sisko managed during the Dominion War, and he was the emissary. I've tried to follow his example whenever possible, but it's been a challenge. Something else on your mind?
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill, even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Kira became Kai. Like, she's not political. She just... I don't know. I like it, mind you. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, Dr. Bashir!
Ah, Admiral Quinn's attaché. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently commissioned Starfleet officer at your service. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Herc. The station took quite a beating, worse than I saw during the Dominion War. We're still treating casualties, and it looks like we'll be seeing more soon. A lot more. The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Herc dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees soon, as will Bajor. I mustered out some time ago to start a private practice on Trill. Since then, I've worked on special projects for Starfleet from time to time as a consultant. Even managed to start a family. Needless to say, I wasn't initially thrilled with the idea of putting the uniform on again. Still, it's very hard to say no to Kai Kira and Captain Dax. And so here I am, back on the front of an interstellar conflict. Here's hoping it's a brief one.
The family he started was with Captain Dax. Ow.
Something on your mind?
Okay, back to Quarks. Talk to Lita first.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest. I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time. The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm pretty biased on that point. Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, my advice to you is this. Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees, people who are depending on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. Boots, whatever. Yeah, in that alternate universe where good people are evil and vice versa, turns out the evil version of me is an admiral there. Real piece of work. Wears lots of leather, carries a whip. Oh, and she's in command of the evil Enterprise. I found out about her from my husband's information gathering specialists. Never hurts to be well informed, right? Rule of acquisition number 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark. Was there something else?
Don't suppose you're here for a drink? Hollow sweet? Double? Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can. My fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Herc, 34th rule or not. You can't spend your money when you're dead. If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Herc and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tullaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Odo. He's back like a kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed. I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself, if it weren't for the Grand Nagus. brother or not, I wanted nothing to do with this until he put Lucari terraforming tech on the table. Couldn't pass that up. It'll cut biosphere renovation costs on my moon by 70%. Even with Odo here, and a billion Herc trying to demolish everything in sight, there's profit in the wind. Might finally land that exclusive Tulaberry export contract I've been dreaming about for 40 years. Can I get you something?
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
We're lucky to be alive, friend. There was little warning before the Herc attacked our homeworld. We sent a call to the Founders, but no Jem'Hadar ships came. Our local defense force didn't last long. A few of us managed to get away on ships before the Herc closed in. Word of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended. Their stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us on our prison moon to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So, when the Herc came, we decided to come here, through the Celestial Temple, to seek deliverance. If the Founders won't listen to us, perhaps Kai Kira and the prophets will.
Divergence. Squeal like a pig! Sorry, I just... yeah.
It must be a surprise seeing Karemans here on a
what's with the
Federation
long
station.
face?
Let that sink in for a minute. It's so bad in the Dominion that its citizens are looking for safe haven with their former enemies.
You left some of that out?
We were the lucky ones. We got out early. I've heard rumors about a blockade, keeping the rest of us from leaving the homeworld. It might be true. I haven't seen any more Karemans arrive here for a while now. Oh, please. The Founders have forsaken us. Don't let the Alliance turn their backs on us, too.
Quinn here. The summit will begin soon. I'd like to go over what you've learned. Interesting. The Klingon and Romulan positions were somewhat predictable, but I'm surprised by the resilience of the Cardassians and Ferengi. I'm also concerned about the Gamma refugee issue. We'll need to work with the Bajorans to manage the situation here. We should get to the conference room. Report to me there when you arrive.
Oh, I fear I made a mistake. Unless I'm thinking of a different character. Yeah, I am. Okay, because I had... one of my secondary weapons was... I think that one on another character, but... use that. Oh, right. Gotta give the other characters back their weapons. Terabyte. Had that one.
Well, everyone's here and no one started shooting. Could be worse. That was a joke. Take a moment to relax, speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
I'm glad you're here. I've been feeling conflicted lately. All the worlds we saved from the Zenkethi were also home to thousands of dormant Herc. By saving those planets, we also saved a great number of enemies. Those very enemies have since attacked a number of worlds, including my own. You're right, of course. If only there'd been another way to resolve things. If the Zenkethi would have listened to reason. I suppose we should place our hope in working together to stop the Herc. I can't help but think there's a path to peaceful resolution in all of this. There's got to be some way to end this madness before more lives are lost.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now. I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
Greetings. I am Wayun 10. I'm glad we had this moment to talk before the summit begins. I trust you relayed everything you learned from us to your superiors. If I may be so bold, I hope that you conveyed a need for cooperation with the Founders as well. At least in matters regarding the Herc, if not in all things.
Jempak is more of a political creature than he was. Well, when we were both a lot younger. He's not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Herc, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethar waits for their worthless souls. Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Herc. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kalis and the Empire!
If I can have everyone's attention, thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss. Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Holy shnikes.
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Herc. Reading Herc boarding parties. Multiple decks. They've concentrated in the damaged pylon. Ore processing area.
I need you to get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
Hey, thanks for finally joining us, ladies. Well, that's not the stuff of nightmares. Get the cutting beam. Ugh. My bridge officers are stuck on the other side. Oh, good, they're back.
The hangar security shield is on the verge of collapse. If it drops, you'll get pulled out into space, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. You need to stabilize the power relays and recalibrate the shields. There are consoles near your position you can use to do this.
I just like collecting all this stuff first. Okay. Oh, you mean... It's hard to see with that bloody... Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, it's above me. Yeah. Oh.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uridium ore in there. If they damage it, it could ignite and set off a chain reaction that could destroy the pylon. You'll need to make your way up there to secure the area and restart the safety systems there.
Okay, how do we get there? Ah, there we are. Ah.
Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
Rotate. Should I extend first? Oh, apparently I had to rotate it first. Okay. What are these two doing? Get over here, you dumbass. Come on. Are they following? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, what the hell? I'll just regroup. Keep forgetting about that.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline. You'll need to restore power to that section and reinitialize the safety systems to get everything back online. systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice work. Hold on. I'm picking up multiple Herc life signs in your area. They're converging on your position. I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
Terabyte gone again. Jeez. Kill what's left. Wow. Else. Alright, good. Oh, that's just disturbing. That carapace was bouncing. Ugh.
The Herc are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians while the rest of us defend the station. First, Dukan Rex will accompany you as a combat escort.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
Alright, I guess we're on here first. that... There we go.
And they're heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to regroup and prepare for battle. Let's hope it's enough.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away from them. Ah, crap. Okay, I think the ships we need to start taking out. Off with that shit. Is that it?
That was the last of them. We're not picking up any Herc ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least. I think it's clear that the Dominion is prepared to work with you to stop the enemy. I hope the Federation is ready to do the same.
That was really loud in my ear.
In the meantime, our fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Tell Admiral Quinn not to wait too long to make a decision. This will reach the Federation faster than anyone would like, believe me.
Wow. That was one hell of a space battle, pardon me. Looks like I got some mastery done on that ship. Finished here too. I'm working on 3.
The Herc threat is real, and we can't afford to let it expand throughout the galaxy. There will be resistance to getting involved, but I believe we have no choice. The Federation must render aid to the Dominion if we're to have any chance of stopping the Herc onslaught. In the meantime, Kai Kira of Bajor has requested a mission to the Innis system, and Ambassador Odo has authorized it. The Kai has asked for our assistance on this, and she asked for you by name. Whatever she needs, make it so.
Alright. I think I'm going to end the broadcast there, and possibly pick up, what is it, Armistice tomorrow. If you want to join me, then please feel free. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess that's everything. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. Peace.